Then, now, forever. Together.
Feel so energized. We came for the prize. Built this enterprise. We stay on the rise. Top of their lungs, I'm here and I'm shouting. Moving their mouths, I'm moving these mountains. Stuck in the rain, but never was drowning. Feeling the pain, but never was doubting.
As we roll into the Cornhusker State, all eyes are on this weekend for the major showdowns at WWE Backlash. Welcome to Main Event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Natalya. Representing Alpha Academy, Maxine Dupree.
We're getting the action started here tonight with the Alpha Babe, who's rocking with the boat tonight in Omaha. Fresh off of a win the last time we saw her here on Main Event, Maxine Dupree looks for her first career winning streak. As the WWE Universe, very excited to see Maxine. We welcome in here Blake Howard alongside the voice of NXT, Vic Joseph. I know you're excited to be here today.
I'm excited for this match because these two women have a lot to prove in the WWE.
What you say is what you get, and I don't care if you get all of it.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark.
And I say that, Blake, because this woman here is all alone. She has to do it herself. It is time for Zoe Stark to step up to the plate, and it should, and I believe will, start here tonight.
Time for her to shoot her shot. Indeed, she certainly made some noise in and around the Women's Intercontinental Championship picture this year. But as you said, Vic now looks to make her solo mark in the Raw Women's Division.
You mentioned the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Of course, at Backlash, it'll be Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch. She'll have her eyes on that championship showdown. Would love to meet the winner somewhere down the line, but same could be said for Maxine Dupree.
Indeed, certainly more layers added to that Women's Intercontinental Championship picture by the week, as Zoe Stark looking to make that statement here right out of the gates. But Vic, we saw Natalya with Maxine. Are Dupree and Natalya back on the same page post-gauntlet opportunity right before WrestleMania 41?
I mean, it appears that way, right? You know, I will say what's more notable to me isn't necessarily Natalya. It's where's Otis? Where's Tozawa? Where's the Alpha Babes? Maybe Maxine right now is starting to realize she needs a new bestie in her life and in her career.
Nice stick and move strategy here by Maxine. Certainly could be a possibility there, Vic. But we know Maxine in full support of Otis this past Monday on Raw against the Bulgarian brute Rusev, but a tough matchup for the Powerful
It certainly
Powerhouse.
was, and right now it's a tough matchup for Maxine Dupree, who just got dropped with a neck breaker by Zoe Stark.
And Zoe Stark here, again, looking to overcome that adversity.
And this is the aggressive style of Zoe Stark. This is what I had seen from Zoe during her time in NXT. Being able to bring out this side of her may do a lot of good for her moving forward here in the WWE.
Vic, I'm glad you touched on that right before Zoe Stark made her way to Monday Night Raw from NXT, right on the cusp of the NXT Women's Championship. Indeed, looks like we're seeing flashes of that Zoe Stark right here.
We certainly are, and look, Zoe Stark knows, and when you talk about NXT, think about what happened this past week on Monday Night Raw. Again, you saw Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. You saw the Beautiful Madness, Julia, make their mark. She knows that the women in NXT are hungry because she once was coming from NXT. She has to find that hunger once again. I don't necessarily think it ever died inside her, but she's got to re-find it.
As the Sniper looking to find her mark here. And Maxine, Vic, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more behind these strikes right here. As Zoe, the German release suplex. And the Sniper right on target there, hooks that outside leg into the cover. Only gets two here for Zoe Stark. Of course, the last time these two connected here on Main Event, Zoe Stark dropped that matchup in Maxine's hometown of Sacramento. You have to wonder, is that lingering inside the head of Zoe here tonight?
I mean, wait a minute.
Here we go. Maxine the other way. Only 2.
Zoe isn't someone that forgets easily when it comes to what has happened inside that squared circle. She is somebody who is still fueled by not being at WrestleMania in her hometown of Las Vegas.
As Zoe very well could be fueled by a couple of victories she's already picked up this year on Main Event. 2 singles wins over Natalya and Maxine Dupri.
And you see Natalya on the outside trying to rally. We can see her, we can hear her trying to rally Zoe Stark in this moment. Whoa!
Oh! Nice counter there by Maxine.
Almost into a stunner for Maxine Dupri, who's trying to get her wits about her, trying to refocus on this match. You can see her eyes a little bit dazed.
Both superstars down here. This one, of course, the rubber match. The boat trying to rally behind Maxine. It's been a tough week for the Alpha Academy. As Maxine looking to put a cherry on top here right before Backlash later tonight.
Certainly looks like maroon is the color of the day here on Main Event.
As Maxine fired away here on Zoe, but the more she hits Zoe, the more the sniper wants to fire back. But look at the fight here in Maxine Dupri.
Yeah, but look at Maxine. This is the growth for Maxine Dupri. Everything she has learned over time, every opportunity she's taken to not only compete inside a WWE ring, but also train with someone like Natalya down in Florida, in Tampa.
She's had those bumps in the road, but Maxine looking to overcome right here. We touched on it at the top, looking for her first career winning streak. Sidestep by Zoe. Maxine trying to stay right in position here. Dupri, Northern Light suplex, holds the bridge, into the cover. And Zoe powers out.
You know, and I would have thought you go back 6 months, 8 months when it comes to Maxine Dupri's career, she would have missed that knee and she would have frozen. She didn't freeze. She knew what to do next. She knew she needed to push forward. She knew she needed something big in that moment, and she was a half second away from a victory.
We saw a turning point last summer against her former friend Ivy Nile. It's been on the upward trend ever since. Maxine in position. The hips are starting to swivel.
Calm down. You got a girlfriend.
As Maxine, the ultimate alpha babe here. Whoop, whoop, indeed.
Is that what she said?
Drops the bow into the cover.
Oh, imagine what she said if she would have been able to pick up a victory right there over Zoe Stark. But Zoe doing the wise thing, rolling to the outside, trying to buy herself some extra time.
Vic, is this a mistake by Maxine to follow her out? It looks like it was.
Well, just when I talked about the growth of Maxine Dupri, certainly that was an error in judgment, and the door could have just kicked open for Zoe Stark.
As Stark welcomes opponents to shoot their shots. Now Zoe, we've seen this many times, Vic. That springboard.
Didn't get it.
Well scouted by Maxine. And now looks out to the boat. Could be sharpshooter time, but
you don't think.
Maybe a bit of a hesitation here. And now Zoe
Powder
with the roll-up stacks on Maxine. And the sniper's right on target.
Here is your winner, Zoe Stark!
Vic, the last time we saw these two on Main Event, we saw that same hesitation by Maxine Dupri, and it looks like it won't be the sharpshooter here tonight.
Natalya trying to say what she did wrong. It's always a learning experience here on Main Event.
Still to come, the big, strong boy Tyler Bate is out for revenge when he goes one-on-one with Ludwig Kaiser in a rematch tonight on Main Event. But first, let's take another look at the shocking events that occurred when Sami Zayn took on the ultimate badass Bron Breakker last week on Raw.
The future runs through one man. That man is not CM Punk. That man is not Roman Reigns. With Paul Heyman to my left and Bron Breakker to my right, the future of this industry runs through Seth freaking Rollins.
I feel the need to come out here as a friend and tell you to your face that this is a load of crap, man.
Sami, you came out here to be honest with me. Well, let me be honest with you. This is the vision for the future. And you are either with us or you become a target. And I don't want that for you.
Seth Rollins is going to do you a favor.
Is he?
Sami Zayn, upon your entry into SmackDown, you will face the winner of John Cena versus Randy Orton. Just like that, instant undisputed title contender. You can live in the future, or you can die with the past.
Take the pass, Sammy. Because if you stay on Raw and you don't believe in me, bad things are gonna happen to you.
I can live with being a target, but I cannot live being blackmailed. So, buddy, as a friend, I respect you, but this is me telling you to go to hell.
Well, Sami Zayn made his choice.
And now he's gonna suffer the consequences.
Zayn and Braun Breaker one-on-one.
Sami Zayn has no idea he's about to be cut in two.
And Sami's got life. The man who has pulled off miracle after miracle in his career. Spear! Rollins, he just nodded his head for Breaker to put away Zayn.
Doesn't have to be this way. Take me out. There's still time. Go to hell.
An ever-defiant Sami Zayn. And more punishment is coming. Look out! Sami, look out! Oh my God!
And the ref's calling it off, thank God.
You want to be a top guy. Tonight is your first lesson. There are people that deserve our respect, deserve our compassion. He made his bed.
You can live in the future, or you can die with the past.
The balance of power in WWE appears to have shifted with the formation of the unlikely alliance between Seth freaking Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman. And later tonight, Seth freaking Rollins challenges main event Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. After going back and forth over the last couple of weeks, Penta and JD McDonough will finally get the chance to settle their differences once and for all when they go one-on-one next on Main Event. Welcome back to Main Event. We are coming to you from beautiful Omaha, Nebraska this week, home of the College Baseball World Series. While everything seems peaceful outside, tensions were on the rise inside the jam-packed CHI Health Center. Remember, JD McDonough cost Penta a chance at the Intercontinental Championship a couple of weeks ago, and then Penta returned the favor by costing the Judgment Day a victory against the War Raiders the following week. However, the globally recognized luchador was not done with the Judgment Day as Penta squared off against JD McDonough last Monday on Raw.
Penta beginning to build momentum. Big chop again by Penta that opens. Oh, hand to the chest.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge from Penta.
JD telegraphed that and he paid for it.
Big punt from Penta.
And now Penta, sling blade. Cover by Penta. Hooks the leg now on McDonough, who's able to kick out at two. Another near fall for Penta.
Penta taking control of JD right here in front of Judgment Day. Jeez.
And McDonough's chest has been taking a beating tonight. Ah, there's that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Knee right to the spine. Cover on McDonough, and another near fall for Penta.
That easily could have been it. I think we all would understand if J.D. McDonough wasn't able to kick out. Somehow this fight continues, and now Penta's thinking, let's destroy this McDonough man.
And Balor up on the apron, causing the distraction once again. Carlito getting involved. Grabbing the back of the mask of Penta, who makes Carlito pay. And McDonough sent to the floor. Penta climbing up top. And Penta with a cross body.
Penta giving Omaha what they want. Zero fear. Zero miedo from the top rope.
Balor looking on as Penta just wiped out McDonough and Carlito, and Penta gonna drag his opponent back into the ring.
That's the type of offense you need to do there whenever you're taking on the Judgment Day. They're gonna have the numbers advantage like this right
Balor
here.
from behind, bounces Penta face first off the apron.
You gotta be able to take out the entire team.
The official was dealing with McDonough, didn't see Balor get involved, and now he caught him. And Balor knows it.
Eddie Orengo.
See you bye.
An incredibly fresh fade and a very good call by Eddie Orengo. Kicking the Judgment Day from ringside. Now it's one-on-one.
And if Penta goes up top, now wait a minute.
Who the?
Chad Gable. Gable, who was going after Penta. Remember, they had a confrontation last week. And Penta now takes out Gable. Maybe Gable should have come out here as a Grande Americano. He might have had more success.
I don't know what you're referring to. They are not the same people.
Oh!
Whiplash from J.D. McDonough's Chrome Dome.
And now McDonough with Penta in trouble. Gonna head up to the top rope. Moonsault, nobody home. Penta.
Mexican Destroyer.
Cover. Penta wins.
Here's your winner, Penta!
And with that victory, Penta finally secured his title opportunity. The Mexican-born superstar will challenge Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the prestigious Intercontinental Championship this Saturday at Backlash. And that's not the only title up for grabs. Jacob Fatu will put the United States Championship on the line in a massive fatal four-way match against LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre. Be sure to tune in to Backlash this Saturday, May 10th, to find out who leaves the gateway to the West with the gold. And speaking of Backlash, the #1 contender for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, Becky Lynch, addresses her Backlash opponent, Lyra Valkyria, next on Main Event.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting.
Me versus you, and you know what they picking. Cheap and expensive, you know the difference. You know that it's hitting, you know what it's giving. One day it's better and better. I do not see no competitor.
And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife Stadium. Tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get yours today.
We're gonna turn up!
On June 7th, Los Angeles hosts 2 epic events. WWE Worlds Collide, featuring AAA Lucha Libre.
All gas, no brakes. Here we go.
And WWE Money in the Bank.
The opportunity of a lifetime.
Rise above the rest. WWE Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank in Los Angeles, June 7th. Combo tickets on sale now.
Mark your calendar. What an unbelievable event this is going to be on Saturday, June 7th. Starting with Worlds Collide at Kia Forum at 3 p.m., followed by Money in the Bank at Intuit Dome at 7 p.m. Individual tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. But right now, let's turn our attention back to Monday Night Raw, where the man Becky Lynch had a message for her Backlash opponent, Lyra Valkyria.
I suck. Wait a second, because I am very confused about what is going on here. You guys are treating me like I'm the bad guy. I am the victim here. Okay, I took out Bayley. But when I walked down the ramp at WrestleMania, everybody lost their minds. A woman in the crowd started crying tears of joy. Nobody asked where Bayley was. Nobody cared. Of course they didn't. She's garbage.
Jeez.
Wow.
She's garbage. I took out the garbage. Everybody's like, oh, great, the garbage has been taken out. I say, hey, I took out the garbage. Everybody's like, I can't believe you took out the garbage. That's not what you say when somebody takes out the garbage. You say, thank you for taking out the garbage. And what's more than that, I also took out the recycling. Because that's what Lyra is. She's less offensive than regular garbage, but she's still garbage.
Jeez.
And what is garbage about her is her attitude. She doesn't have a dream if it isn't for me. She doesn't have a title if it isn't for me. She doesn't make history if it isn't for me. She doesn't even have a frickin' fiance if it isn't for me. And yet I get all of this disrespect.
Okay.
This disrespect. This is what I'm talking about.
Well, some harsh words.
Yeah.
Did you actually just call me recycling?
Yes, I did.
You're the queen of recycling. You've been recycling the same moves, the same tired old act for years. But that's fine, Becky. You do you. I don't care. What I have a problem with is you acting like you had anything to do with my success. The one thing I want to drive into your skull more than my foot is the fact that you didn't make me. Let me get you up to speed, because you've been gone a while. You went on holidays, and everyone got better. You went on holidays, and I made some history of my own. Oh, but you're what this championship needs, right? That's what you said. That's rich, considering I've defended it more days than you've shown up to work this year. I see it now, Becky. I see it so clearly. You shattered glass ceilings for women, and for that I am forever grateful. But you left all the broken glass on the ground, and the rest of the locker room were just supposed to follow behind you because you never had any intention of taking anyone to the top with you.
Oh, okay, no, you were right. When I was gone, everybody else had the best year of their career. But it's only because they didn't have me to compare themselves to. And no, I didn't help anybody. I don't like anybody, and it is not my job to help anybody. It is my job to beat everybody. And I am very, very freaking good at my job. In fact, I am the greatest to ever do it. And it's not just me saying I'm the greatest to ever do it. Sports Illustrated says I'm the greatest to ever do it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you think you are, how good you will ever be. You will only ever be the moment after the moment.
Wow. Sports Illustrated said that? Well, you know what? I'm actually wrong. I take it all back. Please continue listing your achievements. Let me help you. Don't leave anything out. What can we say about Becky? Well, she was the first women's champion on SmackDown. You were the first woman to main event WrestleMania and win. You were the first women's Intercontinental Oh, wait. That one was me.
Huh.
You hate it, don't you? You hate that this is my first ever. Well, get used to it, Becky. Because as long as I'm here, I hope you like second place.
You know what I like?
Oh! Becky went for a cheap shot and Lyra made her pay. And now Lyra taking it to Becky Lynch. Fool me once.
Lyra said, you might have taught me some things, but I've taken that and gotten so much better.
And a brawl now is broken out between these two women who faced for the Intercontinental title Backlash Saturday. And Lyra now taking the fight to Becky, and Lyra impressive as Becky thought she was going to retreat, but again the fight continues.
Lyra continuing to stay on Becky.
Lyra will not back down. And finally officials out here to try to separate these two.
This is obviously clearly personal between the two of them.
You know, one thing, Pat, over the past couple of weeks with this situation with Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, in my opinion, has broken out of her shell, Pat.
Absolutely, she's become our...
You see this disrespect? You see this disrespect? I did nothing wrong.
And Lyra's not done yet. And Lyra now back into the ring and the fight continues. Valkyria and Lynch.
They're throwing big time rights here.
Went for the manhandle slam.
Instead,
Lyra looking for Nightwing. And if she hits that Saturday, Becky Lynch's chances at the title are over. I'm telling you, and I'm going to say it again, Lyra Valkyria has broken out of her shell the last couple of weeks. This is a different Valkyria. She's on a different level and a different plane, finally pushed by Becky.
Yeah, Lyra's special. And right now it feels like she has everything she needs to go to the next level. When your idol becomes your rival, you find out who you really are.
This rivalry was born out of betrayal, and it will all come to a head at Backlash when Lyra Valkyria defends the Women's Intercontinental Championship against her mentor, the man, Becky Lynch. Be sure to tune in this Saturday, May 10th, to find out who leaves St. Louis with the gold. Coming up, New Catch Republic's Tyler Bate collides with the German powerhouse Ludwig Kaiser in one-on-one action. Can Ludwig keep his streak alive and pick up a fourth straight win here on Main Event? Or will the big, strong boy even the score against Kaiser? We're going to find out next.
This October, John Cena lands in Perth for a full-scale WWE takeover. It all starts with SmackDown, ends with Raw, and in the center of it all, Cena takes the spotlight for one of WWE's most massive nights, WWE Crown Jewel in Perth. 3 nights, 1 epic weekend. All at RAC Arena. WWE TakeOver Perth this October. Scan the code. Don't miss it.
WWE, in partnership with the Western Australian government through Tourism Western Australia, announced that Crown Jewel Perth will headline a WWE weekend takeover in Perth this October that will feature John Cena's final WWE appearance in Australia. Crown Jewel berth will take place at RAC Arena on Saturday, October 11th, 2025. The venue will also host Friday Night SmackDown on Friday, October 10th, and Monday Night Raw on Monday, October 13th. You can register now for an exclusive pre-sale opportunity at WWE.com/WWE Australia 2025.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing New Czech Republic, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate!
Well, the big strong boy is back once again, and Vic, he's fully healthy and now wants to rack up the dubs once again here in the WWE.
We're taking a look at somebody who has won at every level. NXT UK, NXT, trying to transition all that success now to Monday Night Raw. And the big strong boy is indeed back at 100%.
Backlash is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured? Go to forthepeople.com. Big strong boy certainly looking to set the pace right here for the weekend.
From Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
Maroon indeed the theme here on Main Event. Vic, get that posture together as it's A+ everything, moving with a purpose. That Kaiser strut is on point as European Elegance looks for his 4th straight victory here on Main Event.
He's very focused on his posture and the way he walks. Are you going to start walking around like that?
He's never given you a lesson before?
He has not. I have never had a conversation with him before because he wouldn't give me the time of day. So obviously you're a little bit in a different class around Ludwig Kaiser than I am. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, several months back, Byron and I walking backstage, and he wanted us to learn the Kaiser strut. As that hand certainly raised high, looking again for his 4th straight victory here on Main Event. And Vic, we were touching on it before we came back. This one a rematch from a few weeks ago.
Hey, you talk about those 4 consecutive victories. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of those victories would have been against Tyler Bate.
And of course, that was Tyler Bate's singles return. I actually had the opportunity to speak to Tyler after that matchup. Very elated to just be back in the mix once again, but what's different about tonight's matchup?
Well, right now he's getting mocked a little bit by Ludwig Kaiser, but I believe with anybody in any sport, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's inside the squared circle, when you're coming back for that first time, there is something holding you back in the back of your mind. You might have, I hate to use the word hesitation and use the excuse of knocking off ring rust, but that's a real thing. And I think for Tyler Bate, he dipped his toe in the water, and now he's getting ready to jump in. Oh, the deep end.
And a big overhand strike there by Ludwig Kaiser, 2 of Europe's finest right here.
I tell you, if he wasn't ready, he certainly is now after that last chop.
Indeed, and we talk about setting the pace for the weekend, and we heard from Gunther on Raw, and he certainly seems locked in for Backlash.
Well, you can say that again. I have a little trepidation when I talk about that because Gunther is looking to destroy, looking to harm Pat McAfee at Backlash. I mean, think about what he said on Monday Night Raw. I'm a little bit worried for Pat.
Certainly one of our colleagues. We want to wish him the best against Gunther. It's going to be a tall task in that matchup as Tyler Bate showing off those skills right here. Oh, and Vic, we talked about those accolades. NXT UK champion on 2 occasions, NXT UK tag team champion, NXT tag team champion, the Heritage Cut champion. The list goes on and on right here, but Tyler Bate looking to get back into that position once again. Oh!
And a victory here would certainly do that. Nice arm drag. Bate starting to pick up the pace.
Staying one step ahead, and certainly no Pete Dunne out here tonight. And the big strong boy certainly tried to get his partner to smile ever since his return, but to no avail.
Whoa! I don't think anyone has ever made Pete Dunne smile. Pete Dunne doesn't even smile at the holidays.
You think maybe Tyler Bate called him the B word?
I don't think so, but I think you need to watch what you're saying because he probably would watch his back. And
as A+ everything in control right now. Ludwig Kaiser controlling the pace. Tyler Bate in serious pain right here, but Bate trying to counter back, and Ludwig Kaiser again, Vic. We talk about him on a 3-match winning streak here on Main Event, looking to really set the pace for the weekend as Kaiser and Bate going back and forth right here. And Tyler Bate, look at the high elevation by the big strong boy.
Tyler Bate now starting to rack together some offense.
Sends Kaiser to the outside, looking to disrupt that winning streak. Can the big strong boy keep it rolling here on Main Event?
It'll always be me.
Tonight belongs to the American Nightmare.
The Queen!
Rated T for teen.
Back here on Main Event, Ludwig Kaiser controlling the pace here at Omaha. Vic, to that point, what audible might Tyler Bate have to call?
Well, look, Tyler Bate has been in this position before. He's been in the deep water. He's been in the ring with Ludwig Kaiser all over the world, so he knows what he's getting himself into. I think this is part of his return, second match back, trying to refine that confidence, trying to refine that swagger, almost like muscle memory.
And of course, we know Ludwig Kaiser helping the Ring General prepare for Pat McAfee this weekend, Vic. Our colleague very well may have bitten more off than he can chew.
I would never bet against, Pat McAfee. It certainly is going to be an uphill battle at Backlash.
Some vicious strikes here by A+ everything. And Kaiser,
got caught.
Tyler Bate with the counter T-bone suplex. And the big strong boy trying to rally here the last time out on Main Event in tag team competition, knocked off American Made. Very well could only be a couple of steps away from the New Day, but trying to get it done in singles action right
Something
here.
I noticed about Tyler Bate is typically when you see him hit that T-bone suplex, he hits a nip-up after that. He's feeling the effects of this matchup, his second match back. It may come down to cardio for him at this juncture, but right now he's throwing rights, he's throwing lefts, maybe see a bop and a bang.
That shoulder certainly looks to be back at full strength right here. Tyler Bate trying to rally and certainly disrupt Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther's weekend. As Bate now starting to get into his comfort zone. And the big strong boy has Kaiser, going forward again, Vic. Will the second time be a charm? Kaiser trying to elbow out of it.
Michinoku driver.
Indeed. Bate holds on. There's the cover. And Kaiser pushes out.
Kaiser's got to be wondering right now. He has thrown everything at Tyler Bate in this matchup thus far. Bate continuing to push through, persevere, and now you see that look that we've seen in the past in Tyler Bate's eyes.
Tyler Bate, again, a lot of success all throughout NXT. Had his WrestleMania moment last year, looking to climb right back to the top of the ladder. And Ludwig Kaiser, another superstar, right on the cusp of potential championship glory here. Something's got to give.
Big knee lift.
As Bate tries to create some separation. And now from the top, Kaiser brings Bate right down.
Saw Bate quickly grab that left elbow. Kaiser realized it and then just put Bate shoulder first into the steel post.
Vic, just moments ago we were touching on the health of that shoulder of the big strong boy.
It's getting tested right now, Blake.
Ludwig Kaiser indeed zeroing in. Trying to lock it in right now. Look, could be going for that fourth straight victory in Kaiser.
Well, Kaiser is a student of the game. He knows his opponents inside and outside. He's now seen the bullseye. He's targeted the body part, and now he's trying to physically dissect. Bop and bang!
Indeed it is. And Bate coming back the other way, Saito suplex. And now Tyler, that left shoulder looks like it has full strength once again.
Well, adrenaline will make a man do some crazy things, Blake.
As the WWE Universe starting to rally. Bate has...
the arm.
Kaiser up here, fireman's carry, but Kaiser trying to wear him down, but Vic, look at the strength of the big strong boy.
Look at the strength, but also the resiliency, able to fight through the pain.
And it's time to take a spin. Where Kaiser lands, nobody knows.
Well, Tyler Bate does, because he's the one who's going to stop.
Well, the big strong boy, the momentum, taking him around and round. How many revolutions is this, Vic?
I don't know, but he seems to continue to go. As the WWE Universe rallying behind Tyler Bate.
Kaiser a bit dazed. Bates seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Looking to end the winning streak here of A+ everything. Certainly a great way to set the pace for a monumental weekend right here, Vic, as Bates,
Oh, no.
drop face first.
Into the arm.
And Kaiser locking in the submission. That left shoulder, the damage is done.
New sign of aggression. This is a much more aggressive Ludwig Kaiser than we've ever seen. Much like what we've seen out of Gunther since losing his championship in WrestleMania.
As Bates trying to turn out of it. And Kaiser looking to take it to another level here. Wrenches back.
Look at the strain. Look at the torque. Bates, though, is so close to that bottom rope.
And Bates taps out, and Kaiser does the deed once again.
The referee's got to step in a little bit more than this, Blake.
Here is your winner by submission, Ludwig Kaiser.
Well, he finishes off Tyler Bate differently than his last 3 matchups, but it's a 4-match winning streak right here on Main Event for Ludwig Kaiser. Let's take another look here, Vic. Taking it to another level, wrenching back on that left arm, and Ludwig Kaiser adding yet another layer to his offense.
Certainly is, and look, Ludwig Kaiser is someone who has no remorse. Mat is sacred. He wants to wipe away all the silliness, quote unquote, is what he has said to this sport.
Right now, let's head back to Raw, where the ring general Gunther came face to face with our colleague Pat McAfee for the first time since brutally assaulting McAfee a couple of weeks ago.
You don't want it anymore. You've gotten too damn comfortable. It happened with Sami Zayn, it happened with Jey Uso, and on Saturday, you're gonna overlook me, you're gonna underestimate me, and I'm gonna prove to you and all these people that this version of Gunther is soft.
Did you enjoy your little daughter's birthday last week? 2 years, right? It's cute. I bet it was a very special day for you. Because for me, Saturday is a very special day, and you just got me into the right mood for it. Because it's my first match since WrestleMania, and I'm going to show up sharp, I'm going to show up prepared, I'm going to show up more focused than ever before. Don't you worry that I overlook you, don't you worry that I underestimate you. I promise you my full and undivided attention. Because on Saturday, that bell is going to ring, and I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to maul you. I'm going to grab you by the head and drive it into this mat. I'm going to choke you out until you drop like a wet towel. Tonight, by my grace, you are untouchable. But on Saturday, trust me when I say this, on Saturday, only the grace of God can lift my arms off your throat.
After defeating Roman Reigns and CM Punk at WrestleMania, Seth freaking Rollins now has his sights set on reclaiming the World Heavyweight Championship, and he won't have to wait long to get his opportunity. Coming up, Jey Uso makes his first title defense against a revolutionized Seth freaking Rollins. That title bout is next on Main Event.
WWE touches down in Tampa with a massive lineup of 4 can't-miss shows.
Yeah, we coming.
Tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get your tickets today.
Welcome back to Main Event as we look towards Backlash in St. Louis, where a rivalry will be renewed between the hometown hero Randy Orton and the last real champion, John Cena. Here's a look back at one of their many title bouts. 16 years ago at Breaking Point, the two legends squared off in an I Quit match for the WWE Championship.
I Quit match, one of the most brutal in the WWE. One of these superstars is going to leave here tonight, the WWE champion. The other is going to have to face their peers after uttering the 2 words, I quit.
Randy and John brought out the best in one another.
John Cena, you know what I am capable of.
I guarantee victory at Breaking Point because I will not quit.
How are you going to get someone like a John Cena or a Randy Orton to utter the words, I quit?
Ask him, do you want to quit? No.
The I Quit match between Randy Orton and John Cena had shades of the Austin Bret Hart submit or surrender.
No. He said no!
Randy Orton and John Cena are amazing to watch because they're 2 superstars that would clearly stop at nothing to be the top performer in the WWE, but they went completely opposite routes.
John Cena going for the STF and using the handcuff.
I quit, I quit!
He did it!
I quit!
Randy Orton has reached his breaking point!
Will history repeat itself this time around, or will the son of St. Louis strike with the 3 most powerful letters in sports entertainment? RKO, when John Cena defends his historic 17th World Championship against WWE's apex predator, Randy Orton, in a battle for legacy supremacy. Who will prevail when familiar foes go toe-to-toe for what could be the final time? Tune in to find out this Saturday at Backlash. Before Cena puts his undisputed WWE Championship on the line against the Viper Randy Orton at Backlash, the WWE Universe was treated to another title bout as Jey Uso defended his World Heavyweight Championship for the first time against Seth freaking Rollins last Monday on Raw.
Looking with the stomp, Jey able to duck underneath. Rollins, the way he beat Gunther, at WrestleMania. And Rollins able to counter. But Jey Uso now. Spear! Cover! Rollins stays in it.
All of Omaha thought we had a and still situation.
Now is the champion, Pat, beginning to doubt himself a bit.
He has to be contemplating what needs to be done to put Seth freaking Rollins out of his misery. How do we get him to lay on his back for 3 seconds as Omaha?
For the first time in 7 months, the men's world title on the line on Monday Night Raw in our main event.
Jey Uso back to his feet, but wobbly. Ron Breakker looks on.
Jey heading up to the top rope, Seth Rollins.
Big right here. Jey Uso sitting down, finds at least a little bit of stability as Seth freaking Rollins continues to climb. So high risk here. One slip, one fall, this match is over.
Uso with a couple of headbutts, Rollins now.
Wait a second.
And Rollins fell into the official. Braun Breaker trying to get involved. Breaker kicked off. The official Chad Patton never saw what happened. Rollins looking to take advantage of this distraction. From the top rope superplex.
Roll through.
Roll through Rollins. Looking for the Falcon Arrow.
Vintage Seth freaking Rollins. That's straight out of the wise man's playbook.
Oh, stop, didn't get all of it. Didn't get all the stop. Cover now, hook with a leg, and a kick out by Jay. Rollins didn't get the full stop there, and it may have cost him.
Jey Uso was able to move his head ever so slightly.
And Breaker's ticked off. Remember what these guys did to Sami Zayn last week.
The honorary Uso.
Oh, and Sami Zayn! They thought he was coming for the entranceway, and Sami ambushed him. Sami and Braun Breaker.
Sami just came out of the crowd.
Breaker driven into the post. Rollins now trying to go after Sami, and Uso met him with a super kick and a spear. Jay gonna go up top.
He said, let's end this thing.
Jay, top rope, frog splash to retain. And Rollins somehow kicked out. You gotta be kidding me. Jey Uso can't believe it. What does he have to do to put Seth Rollins away?
Super kick, spear, splash was how this was supposed to end in Jey Uso's head, I assume.
Sami Zayn had seen it up a Breaker trying to get involved, busted up ribs from last week, took Breaker out of the equation. Uso with a splash and a spear, but the veteran Rollins is still in it.
Sami Zayn getting all of
spear by Breaker. Well, if he didn't have busted ribs, he has them now, Sami Zayn. It is chaos around ringside. And Jay now going down to check on his buddy.
He'll give himself a little breather.
And Breaker with a spear. Heyman had the official distracted. What you didn't see was Breaker spearing Uso on the other side of the ring. The official Chad Patton never saw it. Heyman had him distracted, stopped by Rollins. And because of all these damn shenanigans of this coalition, Seth Rollins is going to win the damn World Heavyweight title.
Maybe not, Cole.
The night after WrestleMania, this group took out Punk and Reigns, and CM Punk is back. Punk is back. CM Punk is back. CM Punk just cost Rollins the world title. And now there's going to be hell to pay. CM Punk
was betrayed at Mania by his best friend.
And Rollins and Breaker scattering.
Look in his eyes, Cole. What do you see?
The cult of personality. Look in Rollins' eyes. What do you see? Punk is back. Sami is angry. Uso's still the champion. Turning the tables on Rollins and Breaker tonight.